internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So far, let's get right into today's video. Wow, that's all I gotta say. After you're done watching this video, you are gonna see how the price of XRP is gonna hit triple digits. I'm only gonna show you how it's gonna reach $30, but you will understand what's actually gonna happen and how these transactions are gonna occur and how many use cases that we are gonna leave out from this calculation. Welcome back to another episode. You are going to be completely mind blown. Some of you guys are already very intelligent and you guys are going to grasp on this right away. If you're new to my channel, there is a lot more information to this. You can't just watch this one video of mine because we do in-depth research like no other. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. The whole market is in the red. It's okay. This market is not going anywhere. We are at ground zero at $1.2 trillion as a whole. This market cap will exceed $50 trillion in our lifetime 100%. The stock market right now is over $100 trillion and it's all based off of manipulated and money printed assets coming into the market. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Yesterday, I tweeted out in regards to the discouragement within the XRP community. And I said, you guys are going to look and feel really stupid when XRP hits $10, $20, $30 and makes its ways towards $100. And I'm going to back up what I said in that tweet with a calculation. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys some quick clips so you know what overall what the market is talking about and where the money is going to flow in through. Okay. So the OTC, this was released April 2022, and I've yet to see an updated one, but the numbers will be much higher. This is the foreign exchange turnover rate, and we are looking at $7.5 trillion per day. And we have the CEO of Citibank, Jane Fraser, talking about how they are moving trillions of dollars in flows daily across borders, currency, and asset classes. And it's only going to get larger. And if you guys remember Tyrone from JP Chase looking over Project Onyx.
So when I talk about the $10 trillion that we're processing every night.
So there we have another $10 trillion. That's overnight. So now we're at approximately over $25 trillion on a daily basis between Citi, the foreign exchange market, and JP Chase. It gets even better. Because the day after the Bitcoin ETF was approved, on Fox News, they're pretty much talking about the characteristics of XRP without pretty much mentioning it.
And I like to use the example, if the Bank of Mitsubishi in Tokyo needs to transfer $100 million worth of yen to the New York branch and convert it to dollars, you need $100 million worth of yen in Tokyo and $100 million worth of dollars in New York. You're tying up $200 million in capital. If you can attach that to a coin, it's simultaneously so the bank frees up half the capital. That's a big deal. But we haven't made that jump yet. Yeah, but it looks like it's coming, doesn't it? I think so. Okay.
And given the ecosystem that Ripple has built in the past decade with regulatory agencies across the world and financial institutions, there's going to be a huge demand coming for XRP. But there's a problem. There's only a fixed supply of XRP. And that is very important. So listen to Brad Garlinghouse here.
There is, relatively speaking, leaving forks aside, there's relatively speaking fixed supply, and you have increasing demand. And when endowments and institutions, Joey and I sat in a meeting not that long ago with, some of the largest institutional money in the world trying to get smart about crypto. They owned zero on that day. I don't know if they do today. But as they enter the market, you have fixed supply, increasing demand. You don't have to go to MIT to know what's going to happen.
And before we get into the calculation, listen to Ripple here. because it's going to go hand in hand with what we're talking about.
So what I find fascinating is that trillions of dollars of value move across borders every year. By 2030, it's expected to reach 300 trillion. Here's how it works. Let's say a business wants to send pounds from the UK to the Philippines. First, they request an FX quote on pricing and foreign exchange. The business receives the quote, approves it, and then submits payment instructions. A digital asset acts as a bridge currency moving from the UK to the Philippines. It is then converted to local currency through Ripple's global partner network. The recipient then receives the exact amount quoted to them in Philippine pesos in real time.
All right, now let's get right into it. So I've showed you guys this in the past. This is a map of the world and pretty much XRP connecting all the economies together. The reds are not connected. The greens are connected, but what you're looking at here, it's not a level playing field, and there's still friction in the system. What they're trying to achieve is have a level playing field across the globe, connect all the countries together, so the final end game looks like this. Go ahead and smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's only going to get better. So here are some of the use cases for XRP: cross-border payments, banking and financial institutions, remittance, microtransactions, smart contracts, tokenization, CBDCs, stocks and bonds, debt, retail, foreign exchange, DeFi, gaming, and NFTs. But this is so conservative, of course, that you are going to see how big this is going to get. I'm only going to show you the small numbers. I want you to educate yourself, and I want that light bulb moment in your head. I want that light bulb to go off in your head. So here we have is 1 XRP equals $1. So we're going to use the Canadian dollar, and we're going to get some US dollars. We're going to move that across borders. It could be a bond settlement. It could be any kind of ownership, asset, real estate, any kind. This is what I mean, that it's endless. There's going to be so much value flowing through this. So here we have $100 million, and it's going to utilize 100 million XRP to do this transaction. And that is 0.14% of the total circulating supply, which I have calculated to be 70 billion. Okay, because right now there's about 60 billion. I don't think we're going to see escrow be released or anytime soon. So the 70 billion is where we're capping the circulating supply, and this is what the math is based off of. So I mean, that sounds okay, but we're only doing $100 million. We just talked about trillions on a daily basis, right? Okay, so let's scale it a little bit. So XRP is still at $1. Now we have scaled it to $700 million, and this would use up 1% of the circulating supply. This sounds pretty reasonable, but we're only talking about $700 million. It's not even $1 billion. Let's scale it up a little bit. XRP's at $1. Now we're at $1.3 billion. Again, pretty basic. 1.3 billion XRP would be utilized to these transactions. I kept it pretty simple here. I mean, I could have done other currencies, foreign exchange, stock settlements. This is for you to see the bigger picture, and I'm just helping you. I'm guiding you. This is 1.9% of the circulating supply, which is 70,000. Okay, let's scale it a little bit again. $1 XRP, $2.2 billion being moved. We're looking at about a 2.2 billion XRP being utilized, which is 2.9% of the circulating supply. And $2.2 billion is nothing. Okay, so now this is the big scenario. And these numbers will be reached 100% because it logically makes sense. And I'm leaving out so many other use cases where there's going to be different values pouring in and XRP being utilized. 1% of $10 trillion is 100 billion. 5% of $10 trillion is 500 billion. So given that XRP is at $1 and we're going to be doing at $100 billion evaluation here in this scenario, 100% of the circulating supply will be used up. That's 100 billion, not 70 billion with what we're doing. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, it settles in 3 seconds and it frees up again. listen, there's a lot of use cases coming for XRP, like line of credit, loans, stock, bond, debt, tokenization. There isn't enough XRP. There isn't enough XRP. But there will be enough XRP when the price goes higher. So a $30 XRP with $100 billion value, we're looking at 3.3 billion XRP, which is 5% of the circulating supply. That sounds much better. But we're gonna have to scale because $100 billion is nothing. Let's go to 500 billion. At $1 per XRP, I mean, it's negative 400%, whatever you wanna call it, because there isn't 500 billion XRP out there. Now let's go to a $30 per XRP, $500 billion in value, 17 billion XRP being used up, which is 24.3% of the circulating supply, which we're projecting at 70 billion in this calculation. Do you see how like this is peanuts? And you're probably wondering like, why hasn't this happened yet? Because they all want to start at the same time. They have an agenda. Ripple is the only crypto company out there with these massive, massive partnerships. There is nobody else close to Ripple. Like, what don't people understand about that? I hold I hold about maybe 15 to 18 assets myself. I'm not an XRP maxi, but XRP is, I know, going to be one of the best performing assets. Let's continue on or I'll keep ranting. Let's scale it up to $1 trillion. I mean, XRP at $1, it's impossible. And when we do a $30 price for XRP, 33 billion XRP would be utilized when we're having a daily volume of $1 trillion, which would be 48% of the circulating supply. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Go back, look at the slides that I've created, try to understand it. I've left out so many other use cases, right? And I mean, even going based off of this, the maximum calculation we did is $1 trillion. We just put up 3 entities with the foreign exchange, Citibank, JP Morgan. It's over $25 trillion.
Massively scale over the next few years into many trillions of volume and scale on a daily basis.
A lot of people, like I said in the past, are going to be in for a rude awakening when XRP does the impossible, is probably what you want to call it, when it starts outperforming all these assets and people actually understand where the utility is coming from. With that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys want to support my channel, support the work that I do, I have created the limited edition. This is the 24 hours crypto 0.01% XRP Club t-shirt. There's a meaning in this t-shirt. There's a lot of value in this t-shirt. Very high quality. If you guys ever wore Supreme, it is up there with it. And every t-shirt will come with a credit card skin that will go over your credit card, like the one you see on the screen right now. And also the meanings on the back of the shirts are on the website, link in the description down below. There's a lot of meaning to the symbol of the shirt, of the logo, everything. And welcome to the 0.01% XRP Club. With that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys, and just a little quick word from Rock Garlinghouse, and then we got the outro for you guys, so get ready to dance.
We feel like XRP is the only digital asset really poised to solve a problem at scale, a global payments problem. We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.